still don't like filming with people in the next room. It makes me mildly uncomfortable. Hi, I'm Dana. You're watching Life, Love, and Books, and today I'm going to be talking about the best books of 2014. These are not necessarily books that came out in 2014, they're just books that I really loved that I read in 2014. So, yeah. These are ones that I gave 5-star ratings. They're the top 10 best of the best. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with the 3 that I don't have with me. So the first one is Watchmen by Alan Moore. Watchmen is a graphic novel that takes place in the 80s, most notable to me for being the book that Eleanor and Park read together in Eleanor and Park on the bus. So I saw it, and as you know, or maybe you don't know, I've been trying to get into graphic novels, and I saw it at my library and I was like, Eleanor and Park. So I picked it up and I read it. It was awesome. It was definitely not what I was expecting. It's kind of like this dark, gritty superhero deconstruction story. It's really good. I don't really know how to describe it, but you should definitely go pick it up. After that, I have Vicious by V.E. Schwab, kind of like a super villain story, and it's really good. Again, don't know how to describe it. I've talked about it a couple times. It's one of my favorite books. It's awesome. A friend is borrowing it right now though, otherwise I would show you its beautiful cover. After that, the same friend is borrowing my copy of Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Since You've Been Gone is the story of a girl whose best friend, or Emily, whose best friend Salome leaves without a warning. Then like a week later in the mail she gets this list of like things that Salome is wanting her to do. I think that's how you pronounce it. So she goes and does these things, and it's really awesome, and it's a great book about friendship, and I love it. After that, we have another book about friendship, though drastically different in tone, is Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wine. Codename Verity is the story of a Scottish spy who gets captured by the Nazis during World War II, and this book is really sad and really good, and it makes me cry just kind of thinking about it. It's very emotional, but I do love this book, and you should definitely go check it out if you are in the mood for a heavier kind of book. After that, I have The City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This is the last book in the Mortal Instruments series, and I love this series so much I think it would be horrible if I didn't include it in my wrap-up. This book was wonderful. It was a wonderful conclusion to the series, and I think it's the biggest book that I read in 2014. But yeah, it's so good. If you haven't read the Mortal Instruments series, I definitely think you should give it a try because it's wonderful. I think Cassandra Clare has written an awesome world in the Shadowhunters. After that, I have the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I only own Airfire, so that's the one that I'm using. Throne of Glass is an awesome, I'm gonna say awesome a lot, is a fantastic series about Selene, who is an assassin, just going around, and Selene is taken out of these kind of like mines by the Prince Dorian, and she is told that she can compete in a competition to be the king's champion and eventually earn her freedom, which she does, and it's just a fantastic series. My favorite book is the second one, Crown of Midnight, but this one is awesome, and Throne of Glass is awesome, and it's going to be 6 books, which is awesome. After that, I have The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor trilogy. All 3 books in the series are completely amazing, and I have no idea how to describe them. They're like high fantasy / urban fantasy. I don't even know, but they're awesome. And if you get the chance, you should definitely go check it out. After that, I have the Cinder series, or the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. These are kind of retold fairy tales in a futuristic setting, like Cinderella's a cyborg, and then the second book, Scarlet, is about Little Red Riding Hood, and Cress is about Rapunzel, and Winter is going to be Snow White, and it's so exciting, and I cannot wait for Winter to come out. Because it's going to be awesome. After that, I have Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is the only classic on the list, but Dracula is definitely an awesome tale. If you know what Dracula's about, you know, vampires, Van Helsing, Mina. Dracula, which I think you know what it's about, but maybe you haven't read it. Dracula is a book told in episcopal style. It's just a series of letters that have been written in journal entries by a variety of characters in the story following the hunting of Count Dracula. After that, this is one of my favorite books, which I did not expect at all, but it's Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. I have no idea how to describe this, but this is so good. This is such a good series. I cannot wait for Miss Mayhem to come out in 2015, which is really exciting to me. But those were all of my favorite books of 2014. Yeah, 2014. So, you comment below in the down below with some of your favorite books, or if you liked any of these books, or with book suggestions for 2015. And I will see you next time. Bye!